Y'all doing out there? What's going on? Today marks the last game of Mike Krzyzewski's head coaching home game for Duke as they play North Carolina, the arch rivals. Krzyzewski's had quite the career as a head coach. Only John Wooden has won more NCAA men's finals than him, 10-5. And Krzyzewski did all this in the last 30 years under different circumstances. When you went towards more one and done or no one, just changed the course. And he ended up being a gold medal head coach for the U.S. men's team. So back in the day, 80s and what have you, I couldn't stand Duke, still can't, but Krzyzewski had that pompous, that vibe. Felt like the Celtic vibe coming to Duke. Couldn't stand it. And I thought he was soft and he wasn't going to win. And I still remember back in 90 when UNLV ran that butt off the floor. Jerry Tarkanian with that hanky, and then of course with Greg Anthony and them and Stacey Augmon and stretching them, they tore that behind up. And I thought there's Duke's gonna be, because they also, if you remember, NBA guys who came from Duke went to the NBA, didn't really have much of an impact. Pardon me, this was before Grant Hill emerged, and then you got Kyrie Irving and stuff. But that was a time it just had, soft, Prempis. And in that Christian Laettner game, which was 30 years ago, is coming up against Kentucky, where he didn't miss nothing, made all those shots, and Krzyzewski's luck changed. They started winning chips, and then he went on a roll, and then he won in the, straight to the NBA era. He was able to get guys, and he's had some great talent who's emerged, and they've kept on getting at it. But he's one of the greatest coaches ever. One of the greatest coaches in all the sports. He's been able to motivate and instill and be successful in spite of stuff. I'm not no Duke fan. I'm not claiming to be. And I respect Krzyzewski as a coach. I ain't all enamored with it and Camden and all that, but I will give what credit's due. This cat belongs on the college basketball Mount Rushmore's head coaches. And they got a chance to do something this year too. So, he could go out with a bang. He has showed that he got it together. And in the last 30 years, it's been hard to argue against his resume. Because, when you think about coaches who've dominated as head coaches in any professional sport, he's in the same conversation with Nick Saban, same conversation with Phil Jackson, Greg Popovich, and Phil Jackson. He's in that argument with those kind of guys who've dominated with a bunch of rings and a bunch of success and my story. So, and that's saying something. It's a highly competitive, and college basketball is a different ball game than it was 30 years ago. So for him to be able to still do it when guys coach maybe 1 year, and you don't, and you got to make it matter, this guy, we'll see what happens with Zion Williamson, but remember he was a Dookie, and obviously I mentioned Kyrie Irving, so. He's coaching up and he's doing his thing. But anyway, my thoughts and takes about Coach K's last home game. One of the greatest coaches ever in college basketball and period. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and let me know how you feel and give me your take about Coach K and his career and where he ranks. And, all right, I'm out.